I found something.
I'm very glad that I didn't listen to the doctors that told me that he wouldn't live. If I did listen to them, I wouldn't have a strong little boy doing everything that they said he couldn't do.
Let's build a castle.
Yeah, let's build a castle.
Build a castle.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite one.
What he likes about superheroes, I think, is they stand for good, and they fight the bad guys, and they save people, and they're strong, and they have superpowers, and I think the superpowers is really cool. What?
And I am going to do this.
What? Not if I kick you.
Blocked it.
5-year-old Kaden has his very own superpowers. After being given just a 5% chance of surviving past birth, Kaden is beating all the odds.
I think Kaden loves superheroes so much because maybe partially he feels like he is one, because he's already overcome so much and he can still do the impossible.
Stand up. Okay, why do you like Superman? What's so cool about him?
Because he's my best superhero.
Really?
Yep.
Do you like his outfit?
Yes.
Do you like that he
And
can?
I like the fly parts.
Because he can fly?
Yeah, because I love flying. And I like Batman and
Green
Bane
Lantern?
and Green Lantern and Super Mario.
Kaden suffers from osteogenesis imperfecta, a brittle bone condition which means his bones can break very easily. It was first diagnosed when his mother Valerie was just 5 months pregnant.
I first realized there were complications around the 20-week ultrasound. His bones were very, very short, his capacity was very small, and his head calcifications were very low. They told me that he had about 9 healing fractures. He had about 4 on his ribs, 3 on his long bones, and then the rest were kind of just scattered all around the body. The specialist recommended that we consider abortion. It was 95% chance of him not living. We decided to bet on that 5%. We wanted to meet our baby boy regardless, so we just went ahead and bet on it.
Whee! Whee!
We didn't know what to expect. And he started crying, and we instantly knew, he was gonna be okay. I melted. I felt amazing.
When Kaden was born, it was like a dream come true. The entire time being told that your son is not gonna live and you have to plan for a funeral. And in the back of your mind, you're like, this has to be wrong. I mean, he's gonna make it. I know he is.
Since birth, Kaden has had over 40 broken bones and numerous surgeries due to his condition.
Kaden knows when he breaks a bone. He knows when he's injured. He lives fearlessly, but he lives with caution as well. He's had multiple injuries that he's learned from, like falling off the couch or being careful when standing on certain things. He knows what's going on by now.
So, remember how about a month ago you sat on your leg?
Yeah.
Remember that? And it kind of broke it a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how that felt?
Off the bed.
Felt bad? Yeah, I remember when you sat on it, you started crying, huh? Now you're trapped in the sand prison. He's out!
When I have to see Kaden in pain, it kills me. I put on a strong face. I tell him it's gonna be okay. I fake it. I medicate him, and then I sing a song for him, or I just make him feel better because it's about him, It's not about how I feel, but it really does kill me.
Get that. It might be a bear cave.
He's like a glass doll, is what I call him. He's just a glass doll that you have to be very careful with.
On the webs. There's kind of bears. There's bears inside. Look, there's
He still continues to astound doctors, even when we go to the emergency room for an emergency fracture that needs to be splinted by a doctor, they still ask me questions. They still ask, what kind of treatment is he on? How many fractures has he had? Does he break all the time? It's so rare that even they ask me what's going on.
Me and Valerie decided to split ways. We could focus on our own happiness, and that would be best for Kaden because he would have his happy mom and a happy dad. We started doing our own lives, and she met Ben, and Ben's been really great. We've worked really well together.
He is the brightest little boy that I have ever met. If you asked him if he had a disorder, he would probably say no because he doesn't let it slow him down. I mean, as a 5-year-old kid, he's mentally stronger than a lot of adults I know. Are you beating everybody?
Yeah.
He's really happy. He loves Ben, he loves his mom, loves me. It just adds more people in his life to love him, and he's got great support.
Kaden has the biggest personality. He's imaginative, he's creative, he's so kind, and he has so much empathy for other people. And I think that's a really special thing about a kid.
Hey, you we're gonna still be friends, right?
I think what people can learn from Kaden is to love life, because you see how happy he is. If he's happy, then why can't anybody else be happy?
I think the future for Kaden is very bright. I mean, he'd be great with anything he did, anything he wanted to do.